Greetings all, Scully here. Welcome you back to our free-to-play challenge of Star Wars The Old Republic. And last episode we tried to look for that elusive mutated colloquoid, and I couldn't find him, so I think we're going to go ahead and put that off on hold. That being said, I think we did pretty good overall. Let's look at our codex, planets, and Balmora. We only missed 5 objects. And we plan on coming back to all 3 of these planets eventually anyways, and so we'll pick those up whenever, probably after we start doing our dailies. But let's go ahead and look at it. I'll let you guys see what all we've got so far. This is for Corellian. We got all our locations, all our datacrons, and the important thing, all our lore. So I was pretty ecstatic with that one. Drum and cost, not quite so good. We did get all of our locations. Of course, I'm not leaving without all the datacrons. And we got almost halfway done on the lore. And then, of course, Balmora. Check that out. All the locations, datacrons, lore. So I think we're going to go ahead and leave this planet in the dust for a while. And I want to head over to our, what was it called? Our stronghold. And there should be an option to just teleport there. I can't remember exactly where it's at. There we go. And we can just quick travel right there. And I haven't really even messed with this in quite a while. What I want to do is see if we can set up a bank or not. Oh, we have invites, decorations. I think decorations ought to do it. And what do we have here? We don't have any containers. And as it turns out, I should have refamiliarized myself with how the stronghold system works. It took me a little bit of time to figure that out. And eventually I do get up a mailbox, and I got up our bank, which was great, except it didn't quite work out so great. I forgot all the items that I have in my bag are soulbound, and they won't go inside the stronghold. So that was kind of a bummer. I got a little frustrated at that point since it took me quite a while to figure out the system again, and yeah, so from there I decided I would go ahead and travel to the fleet and just kind of browse and see what all was still available and what all they took out of the game. And after I got done familiarizing myself, I came back to the stronghold and decided that I would just stop the video there, and we're going to, next time we log in, we're going to check out what is all in our mailbox, and I think we're going to go ahead and get started on Nar Shaddaa. So I will go ahead and end all this right now and pick back up with you guys here in just a few seconds. Alright, so here we are, finally got our stronghold set up. Of course we can't put our soulbound items in there, that's a shame. At least they will stack whenever that time wears off, so that's good. We'll save a little bit of space there. I might not even end up using them, I don't know. We are ahead of the curve right now. What I did want to do is go through the mail so that anybody that wants to see this stuff can see it. And all I'm going to do, what is this? Oh, go ahead and pick it up and take it. Delete that. And you guys can read that if you want to. Oh, I want to make sure I get all that money. Alright, let's see what all we got here. I think these are just decorations. What is this? Material gathering decorations. We'll go ahead and open that up. And spam click all that stuff. And what is this? Light side and dark side rewards. Interesting. It says it's bound. I wonder if it'll actually, it probably won't. That I should be able to put in the stronghold. Yeah. That one will fit though. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about this. I highly doubt it. Depends on what level I'm at. You know what? I'll save it. I'll save it for now, and I'm going to put it over here so I don't mess up. And this I probably will end up getting rid of, because I think I can buy those anyways. I'm not even sure if I like it. Let's go ahead and summon Vet, so I don't forget.
Hey.
Hey, you. And let's go ahead and head to the Imperial Fleet. Yeah, I want to make sure the Vet's out because I plan on knocking out a few quests today. And let's go ahead and open up our quest log and get rid of all this Balmora stuff here. These are all dailies. And we're not doing dailies right now. Guess I have to abandon them individually. That stinks. I was hoping I could do it all at once. And that's just PvP stuff. There's our class quest. I want to go ahead and hook that up. And I want to find the daily terminal. And let's pick up all the Nar Shaddaa heroics so I don't have to waste time going through all the conversations on those. That's pretty cool. Got a Rancor mount. That's one thing I never did get. And this is the daily terminal. The only ones I'm interested in is Nar Shaddaa. And what level are those? Level 25, 26, 26. That's not good. 25. What level is our story quest? Level 25. And we are level 25. We're actually about halfway through it. I'm getting kind of nervous now. We might actually end up going and doing some dailies if we don't get some levels on us. I don't want to be over leveled, but I certainly don't want to be under leveled. See, mission departures. What am I doing? We have a spaceship. Derp. And since this is nothing but cutscenes here, I will see you when we're back on our ship. Okay, we're here back on our ship. Let's go ahead and ditch all these. Not ditch them, but turn them off. Don't need them tracked. And we're traveling to Nar Shaddaa. No, it's level 20 to 24. Strange that the heroics are 26s. Actually, I take that back because there is a bonus quest for Nar Shaddaa, and I believe that was a higher level.
Apprentice, I see you've landed on Nar Shaddaa. It is, I'm afraid, the armpit of the galaxy.
I want to make quick work of this place.
Then you must remain focused. Nar Shaddaa is a planet of frivolity and distraction. Gambling, spice, rampant black market and gang territory disputes. But you are there to eliminate my spy, Agent Delicon. Normally it would be a trifling task, but Delicon has acquired a powerful ally.
Why am I killing one of our own?
Delicon was my spy on Nar Shaddaa, who fell under Republic scrutiny thanks to Noman Kar's Padawan. He's smart and figured I would kill him, so he sought asylum with a rival there, Lord Rathari, an upstart among the Sith who openly disrespects me. Rathari prefers a more blunt approach. The Dark Council has granted him dominion over Sith interests on Nar Shaddaa.
What possessed the Council to do such a thing?
Rathari has been effective at ingratiating himself to the Council. Agent Delicon knows much about my organization. I cannot have Rathari in possession of such a resource. Burn Rathari to the ground. Destroy everything he's working for. And kill Agent Delicon.
I see you're not averse to overkill.
This kind of defiance cannot be tolerated. Haladrel Setsyn runs my slave operation on Nar Shaddaa. She has been a valued operative for many years. She is ready to receive you and can fill you in on Rathari's movements and interests. That is all.
Alright, so we're off to see Setsyn. Alright, so let's open up the map. I guess it doesn't help us when we're in here. We will hit up the elevator then. I'm curious to see what kind of quests we're actually going to be available to get here. Probably not one of the main quests that I enjoy doing. They took out the Revenite, so I don't know. But then again, that was, I believe that was one of the expansions, if I'm not mistaken, so that might be why they took it out. Alright, so map check, and it is right there. Let's get to her. Right off the bat, it looks like we're missing some quests.
Where do you think you're sending that scan?
Forgive the unorthodox introductions. Moro Vizon, head of special operations for the Imperial Diplomatic Service. I need assistance plucking a thorn from the Empire's side. It should be a trivial task for a Sith, my lord, but I want the world to see your power.
What exactly will this mission entail?
I was tasked with gathering allies on Nar Shaddaa. Hut clans, corporations, gangsters. But one man has resisted our entreaties. Ukabi is the local leader of the Exchange, a galaxy-spanning criminal organization specializing in high-tech vice. Ukabi and the Exchange refuse to join us.
What does the Empire want from these gangsters?
The Exchange spends more money than most governments on spies, slicers, and scientists. Anyone they can't buy, they kidnap. They would have been valuable friends, but Ukabi drugs and tortures my messengers. We need to make an example of him.
What would have to be done?
I want his army decimated, his arms caches looted, his chemical refineries razed to the ground. I want to show a force so overwhelming that no one on Nar Shaddaa will ever deny the Empire again. If you would grant us this favor.
You shall witness the might of the Sith and the fall of the Exchange.
The Exchange operates out of the Corellian sector of the city. Your path of destruction begins there. When you're through crippling the operations, you can find me at my command post. I'll be watching the chaos from my chambers.
Alrighty, looks like we're off to get to the speeder.
Finally, real civilization. Come on, I'll show you the sights.
Just wondering if that was a two-seater, but it looks like a single. And like I said previously, I believe they're all single. I want to do a quick look. One of these platforms, I'm pretty sure, had a speeder we could click on, but I don't remember. Okay. Can't jump over it, I guess. Don't remember which one it was. I believe it was a lore object. That's probably one of those ones I'll have to come back to later on and look it up. Yep, I'm not seeing it. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop on the speeder.
Welcome.
And
Please
looks like our
select an available travel
destination
route.
is the Corellian sector. What is this? Upper Promenade, Lower Promenade? I'll hold off on those.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Alright, so in the Corellian sector we have two quests, it looks like. Sorry about that, I had a little bit of a cough. We have 2 quests hooked up. Also, there is, let me check my notes here, we have 1 lore object and 1 datacron that I want to knock out. There's probably more, but those for sure that I know where they're at, so I do want to knock those out while we're here. And the datacron is going to be in this area, and the lore, double check. The lore is somewhere down in this area. I can't remember exactly where, so we'll have to find that as we go. And our quest is over here. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and start with the datacron, assuming it's up. It's one of those ones we have to wait on, and I believe it's something like a 10 or 15 minute wait.
Anybody need some gadgets? Maybe I can finally get that Leku buffer I've
And
always
might as well
wanted.
kill stuff while we're starting.
Boom!
And let's see if it's even here. I'm stuck. Okay, I teleported. Yeah, not very good at these jumping puzzles. I'll end up cutting some of it out. That right there, that drives me nuts. Alright, see if we can get off of this. Are we actually stuck? Nothing around that I... Oh, nice. Thank you, sir. Tell you what, let's look around and see if it's even here. I don't see it. I'm looking for a kiosk up in the air. Well, since I made it this far, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get up top and prepare for it, and then I will bring you guys back in when it's actually here. I think. Or, I might as well just go ahead and go on and pick it up later. No sense in me sticking around waiting on it and then it turns out that it doesn't show up. I want that elite back there.
You think you scare me?
Yeah, let's see where we're at. I want to go the other way. I think we've done enough killing in that particular area. Let's see if we can't fix something here. Chemicals. There we go. Am I buffed up? It's getting ready to wear off. I'm definitely taking some damage
Check
now.
I still have all my parts.
Yeah, I would like to see if there's a vendor that has gear that we could use, but like I said, there wasn't anything on the fleet, and I'm not the type of person that enjoys looking for a vendor on every single planet, so I'm not gonna mess with it. We will just deal with it, unless it gets too hard. If it gets too hard, then I will reconsider. Might as well loot all those. Never know if there's going to be an item in there, and I could definitely use some gear. I was standing right by that and didn't even get it. That's embarrassing. A lot of explosives going off, but I don't see anybody around. Yeah, we got the street cleaner.
Took some work.
That should be the last one we need. Alright. We are down pretty close to that area, so let's go ahead and see if I can find those lore objects. Actually, I think it might be a little bit north. Oh boy. I think I pinpointed the wrong spot. I think it was actually over in this area. Should have wrote down the coordinates.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Alright, now is it somewhere around here? This doesn't feel right to me. No, because I'm in the wrong spot. It's alright, we needed this guy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. Let me go ahead and stop here and go over my notes real quick. Alright, I think I got her figured out now.
Brutal. Better check I still have all my parts.
There it is. Right there, data slicing. So where I'm at on the map, she can handle that. I am right here on the map, and you're looking for this table right here. I was over here looking at the wrong table. So you want that table right there. And rather than drag this out anymore, I'm going to go ahead and double check my notes again. Okay, that was the only lore object that I had written down. So the only other thing I want is the Datacron. So we're going over here to meet Mero Vizon.
I'm telling you,
Weizen.
that place is an Imperial front.
Kind of sounds German to me.
No one's buying it.
And this is the planetary quest.
Godoba, please. I have good news.
Do not attempt to dissimulate.
No dissimulation intended. But I wanted you to meet someone. My lord, allow me to introduce the Diplomatic Service's allies on Nar Shaddaa, the Shadow Syndicate.
I don't need to meet the locals. Get rid of them.
This won't take long. They need to know what you did. Godoba the Hutt, owner of the club Vertica Casino and 5 city sectors. Your ship is docked in his spaceport. Varko Ti, Chomash of the Nar Shaddaa Labor Alliance. There are no better slavers in the galaxy.
A pleasure.
And last, DXTX, primary hub of the DX Annihilator network.
Your destructive prowess is respectable. Negotiations permitted.
Together they represent key powers. Yukabi and the Exchange could have joined them, but thanks to your strike, we needn't worry about the Exchange anymore.
Some insects keep crawling after being stomped.
You may be more right than you know. This woman has lied to you.
What?
She has blundered where many upstarts blundered before. And now, we all pay the price.
What makes Ukabi so great a threat?
I'm sure they're exaggerating the situation.
He's preparing an army of steam-enhanced killers and cybernetically linked assassins.
Detonite droid production has increased.
Ah, very well. If Yukabi won't learn his lesson, then the Empire can handle his dying blows.
Ukabi wants a fight. I welcome it.
My sources report exchange death squads on the move. As you destroyed his assets, he'll destroy ours. The promenade, factories, slave pens. Ukabi is drawing energy for his chemical enhancement facilities. He augments soldiers for battle. He must be stopped now.
I'm not a strategist. Your recommendation, my lord?
We can't let exchange death squads roam freely. How do we intercept them?
Exchange has a private landing pad. Intercept the death squads, destroy their ships, and maybe...
I'll alert our forces here and keep the Shadow Syndicate in line. We can discuss this when you return.
And definitely want the gear upgrade. Well, that backspace is not very good to me. Alright, I want to go ahead and turn off our class quest for a bit, and we'll just work on the planetary. Take her as far as she can go, and then we'll hook back up on the class quest. Yeah, hopefully we can afford a speeder when we get to Tatooine. 52,000. I usually have quite a bit more than that, but quite a few quests that we haven't been able to get, so that's kind of hurting me a little bit. But we can always use these. I'm not sure that they're actually that much faster. Doesn't tell us how fast it goes, and when am I going the wrong way? Good grief. So everything as far as we've done so far is uploaded and on YouTube, except for this. How do I don't guess I can't dismount. We'll just charge. Too close. There we go. And including all the edits for the Datacrons. Everything's up. So what I'm recording right now is the only thing that is not up. Hopefully I don't have to make too many edits to this one, and I can get it up fairly quick. Last episode I had quite a few edits. Matter of fact, I think I went through the editing process probably a good two or three times. I was not happy with how long it was taking. I thought I saw something over there. Yeah, the game footage was just getting way too long. I needed to cut it down. And there was quite a few dry spots as well. A whole lot of combat that needed to be done, but I didn't really feel like it was very entertaining. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. Didn't get it off.
Brutal. Better check I still have all my parts.
Alright, one more of those to get and we are done here. And let me consider this. Where are we at? We are here, and that is Corellian sector. I don't think that's going to work. I think I want to be over here. I'm not too sure, so I won't do that. Otherwise, I might end up spending more time than it's worth. We'll just save it. I think another thing that's hurting me as well is I usually, when I'm playing by myself, I loot everything. I'm pretty patient. I don't care. It is a bit annoying, a little bit frustrating, because I do play a lot of other games where you don't even have to worry about looting; it just pops into your inventory. I think that kind of game mechanic should probably go to the wayside. But then again, there's other times where you get really excited when you get that rare drop or whatever. So I guess that's one thing. Spend hours and hours trying to get a piece of gear or a drop, and finally drops, you're pretty excited. But man, the amount of time it takes to get some of that stuff done, just I don't know.
You have made an unforgivable mistake. You began this conflict. All our businesses suffer. Now you all die.
Okabe, I've been waiting to meet you a long time.
The attacker. You eliminated my death squads, but my facilities create supreme soldiers with every passing minute. I have killed your kind before, Sith. I will again.
It looks bad, I know, but I've been working on a strategy.
Tell me what's next.
Our guards captured a few of the gangsters. The exchange is based in the tunnels running under this sector. Maybe now's the time to push. Wipe them out, their leaders, along with Yukabi.
The DX Annihilator Network approves.
Perhaps. I think I speak on behalf of the Shadow Syndicate when I ask, with due respect, can this be done?
Your syndicate is comprised of the most powerful people on Nar Shaddaa. Your lives are worth a lot.
You'll have to take out the members of Yukabi's inner circle. All of them are cybernetically enhanced.
Custom-built masterworks, equal to a dozen Mandalorian warriors.
When they're dead, proceed to Yukabi's chambers. Do whatever you have to do.
Alright, and I wanted the mastery, and this is power, and there's the mastery. Let's go ahead and hook that up. And I saw something else over here I wanted. I thought it gave them all to you, but apparently not. I want to get that here in just a second. And let me see. It's there now. I don't think that was there a while ago. Maybe it was. Let's go ahead and see what this guy's got to say.
In fact, a Republic-aligned group of war veterans called the Star Dogs are preparing to strike at you.
Are you absolutely certain?
I am not prone to exaggeration. Their anti-imperial sentiment is focused on you like a laser. Being Republic, they have a certain distaste for direct assassination jobs. But they're alarmed, and contracting with the Nar Shaddaa exchange to have you killed.
The tougher, the better.
Confidence is good, but there's no reason to fight at the time and place they choose. I ask while you're there, to take the exchange's dossier on their hitmen. Can you do this?
The time for action is now.
I agree.
Failure is termination. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and finish out the planetary quest before we get started on that. I mean, not completely finish out. I just want to go do this real quick, and then we'll hit that one. I say that, but let me look at the map real quick. Okay, yeah, that's an easy one. Oh, they're both easy. And we're over in that direction, so we might as well go ahead and see if the Datacron's getting up there close. I'll take a look and see where she's at. Still don't see it. Oh wait, there it is right there. So, question is how long? I think it turns around right there, so I'm going to go ahead and get up here and I'll stop the video and bring you guys back in once it comes around.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Oh, come on. I gotta hit that jump button. I'm hitting it, but the problem is I should hit it first instead of walking forward. I've got the problem where I always walk forward before I jump. Yeah, I watch some people, man, they're just so good at this stuff. I'm not. Come on, come on. Thank you. Alright, so I'll go ahead and cut the video and bring you guys back when it's here. Sweet. Man, I was nervous about that. One thing I wanted to point out, I dismissed my companion because if you don't, they end up running around down here on the ground. There's a pretty good chance you're going to get aggro on those. That's what usually ends up happening to me. That's why I dismissed it. I've never tried it without a companion, so hopefully I won't get aggro on these guys. And it's a pretty long ride. I don't know the actual minutes. I'm going to say probably about 5 minutes. And I'm trying to find the destination. It's where is it? It's somewhere over here. I think it's like right in there. But I'll probably end up fast forwarding this a bit for you guys so that you don't have to sit here and wait, because it's a pretty long ride. So the footage that you're watching now is ran at 4 times speed. Real quickly, if you look down at the mini-map, just in case you're having problems finding this place, look at the small blue squares. If you fly to the Corellian sector, there's one room that's filled with them. You can't miss it. Just come off that bike, run right into that room, and once you get to the small blue squares, that's roughly where this takes place at. You'll be able to see it. It should be on your right-hand side if you're coming from the Corellian sector. A couple of things I also wanted to bring up. Make sure you don't have your companion out so you don't get aggro from the ground. Be careful that you don't fall off. I did jump off from the platform and I didn't die, but I was really low on health. Luckily, it automatically summoned my companion and I didn't die. But yeah, there's a couple of things that want to watch out for. I'm going to go ahead and let Scully take over from here, and I'll slow down the video. Have a good one, guys. Alright, you can see where we're at now. There's the Datacron right there. If you fall from this high, I do believe it ends up killing you. We'll find out here briefly. And I almost missed the jump to get on this thing, so I'm going to try to make sure I don't miss the jump getting off of it. And I actually didn't even jump there, I just walked off. I did have sprint on. Just kind of be careful there. And like I said, I do believe this fall will kill you, but I'm going to go ahead and find out. Maybe I can get lucky and land on one of those rails down there. Okay, it doesn't kill you, but that certainly will.
You scare me?
Whew, got lucky there. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up. Guess I can be checking the map while we're here. Where are we? And we are pretty close. Let's go ahead and head up that way. I'm glad I got that one try. I was pretty nervous after I almost missed the jump. I mean, you can see it in the video. I jump and I bounce off of it. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna mess this up. We got lucky though. Kind of rearranged my toolbars a bit, and that confused me. And we are totally out of space. I might end up ditching that right there. I need to look at that off camera.
This always does the trick. Took some work.
And we might as well do some killing while we're here. Got that done. Now we just need the, what, the dossier? Yeah, I shouldn't have wasted those bleeds on him. I don't remember where the dossier is at. Probably farther in the instance. There's Nukabi. Maybe he's got it on him, we'll find out. Well, well, well. Oh, no wonder, I was looking at the wrong quest.
My lord, are you there, my lord? It's Mora Visen.
I'm here. The inner circle of the exchange is dead, but their leader is missing.
That's because he's here! Yukabi is here! Someone sold us out. Get back as soon as you can. We can't hold them.
Yeah, when I moused over that guy, I thought it said Yukabi, but I guess not. I wasn't even thinking. So we need to get out of here and work on this quest. Now this is the one I thought we were working on. Even though I made it a point to want to do this one, when we actually entered the instance I was reading, and I thought that's what I was doing. Alright, so we're on to the first casualty.
Think you scare me?
Yeah, might as well kill some of these guys. Hate that every time I go to use force charge, it's never ready. And I passed it. Come on, die. Alright, better heal up. Oh, she's still got, there we go. How much health do I got anyways? Only got 4,000. Yeah, having a damage over time might not have been the best option. But I was hoping it would help us with the golds, but they go down so fast, I don't feel like my dots do anything. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish this. Maybe that might change later on when we get up in the higher levels. NPCs might last a little bit longer. Otherwise, from the way it's looking, it looks like my AoE, as long as I'm hitting at least 3 targets, is probably the best option. And how far of a run we got? That's quite a ways. I think we'll go ahead and teleport. Let me get this loot real quick. And I want to teleport to the listening post, I believe. There it is. And we'll turn in that little side quest first. And I need to fix my phone here. Yeah, hopefully my phone didn't come up.
And you return alive. Have you heard? The Exchange and Stardogs have blamed one another for their negotiators' deaths. They have started a limited war. The truth, as they say, was the first casualty. Now, I believe you have a dossier for me.
When I give my word, I mean it.
Loyalty like yours is why alliances fail and empires prevail. Your success will allow us to find and destroy the Exchange's enforcers. Everyone here owes their safety to you.
And another piece of gear. Awesome. Could really use a vendor. Alright, let's go in here and turn our planetary quest in.
What shall it be? Does one die? Do both?
You horrible worm!
You are both wretched, and now you here to rescue the woman and the traitor. I am Ukabi.
Godoba, he brought you here and sold us out.
Godoba and the others fear me. Fear destroys minds. Look upon my body. Cortosis skin grafts. Intravenous colto injection system. Holographic targeting array. You are only mortal. I will always prevail.
That took some work.
I don't think he's getting up. Colto injections can't restore a dead man. Don't you dare talk. You brought him here. You tried to get me killed.
Godoba, what do you have to say?
Maybe, but you made the call to Ukabi.
Defy this woman, and you defy the greatest power in the galaxy.
How dare you?
Your wealth and power are worthless.
I'd like him alive, if you would. He's a powerful creature, and he may still serve a purpose. Besides, I'd like to hold him as an example before the Shadow Syndicate. And you, my lord, I am eternally grateful for your aid. This business has taken far too much of your time.
Now that Ukabi and the Shadow Syndicate are dealt with, what next?
The war against the Exchange will continue, but our focus can move to other enemies. Thank you again for your assistance, and when Nar Shaddaa finally falls to the Empire, we'll remember the role you played.
And there's power and mastery. Okay, I need to get rid of the tarnish, it looks like. And we are all done. Let's hook up our class quest. Check out the map. These maps need a little bit more TLC. Alrighty. We've already done all the killing around here that I can think of that I need. Pretty much been everywhere. I don't remember if we went up in here or not. Oh boy. But that's alright. We can skip that. The NPC was all over the place. I guess maybe he was chasing somebody. Let's go ahead and I'd rather kill one than have to worry about 5.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Sweet talk me all day, darling. The Exchange is moving in on this operation of yours. No amount of sugar gonna change that.
Believe me, you're going to prefer the sugar to the spice. Take one step closer and there'll be 24 Siths surrounding you.
24? That's a dead giveaway, darling. You got none.
1 is all she's going to need.
See? Not so smug now, are you, Captain?
So you do got a Sith up your sleeve. Well, we've been trained to take out Sith. Time to flex our muscles.
No one has to get hurt over this.
Unless you're planning on just killing yourself, I beg to differ. Kill the Sith.
Took some work.
Well, I like what he said there.
You have a flair for dramatic entrances. I probably could have handled that, but I'm grateful for your timing. You're the apprentice Darth Barris prepped for me, yes?
What exactly did he tell you about me?
Barris told me why you're here and how I can help. He neglected to tell me how dashing you are.
Our master's introductions are as thin as his patience.
The Darth is rather stunted when it comes to interpersonal relations. Haladrel Setsyn. So you're here to take out Lord Rathari. Won't be easy. He usually just appears, devastates, then disappears. You'll have to draw him out. He's been making some major power plays, and disrupting them will get his attention.
Sounds like a plan.
Barris trusts me for a reason. First, Rathari's been strong-arming the Hutt cartel. From what I hear, they're close to signing over some important territories to him. He and his apprentice Giric are in conference with the Hutts at cartel headquarters. If you burst in...
Rathari doesn't sound like the type to negotiate.
You're right. He doesn't like talk, but he knows how to apply political pressure. The cartel is an Imperial ally. Rathari can't just beat on them. He has to play diplomat. Unfortunately, the same applies for you. If things turn violent between you and the Hutts, better if there's no one left to identify you.
I'll do my best to keep the peace with our allies.
The other possibility won't carry as many restraints. When all this intrigue is over and Rathari is a memory, maybe we can get to know each other better.
We'll see if I'm in the mood.
If killing a Sith Lord doesn't make you feel social, not much will. I've got a shipment of slaves to send out, but I'll be here if you need me. Good luck, my lord.
She was awful nice. Alright, let's see. Looks like it's time to hit up the speeder. And let's make a quick pit stop right here.
Please use all products only as intended.
And what is this? Crafting material, don't need that. And I don't really need that. Can't use that. I can use that.
Be well.
Alright, so I need to get rid of the tarnished again. Wish it automatically equipped the best one. Go ahead and give her a few of these gifts here, get them out of our inventory, and then sell that one piece, and we're on our way.
Thanks. This is great, thanks.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
We are off to the Duro sector.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
I think we're getting pretty close on wrap up here. I need to go through and get all my notes straightened out for the Duro sector before we hit it, so that I don't make too many mistakes. I know those jumps and stuff are going to be hard, and from the looks of it, we've got Duro sector. I've got one lore and another datacron in there that we need to get. Yeah, I think I do end up having to come back to the Corellian sector to go into another area. I'm not quite sure. I need to redo some of those. But yeah, let's see how close we're getting here. You know, we still got a little bit of ways. So I'm thinking tomorrow we will finish out the story, look for more side quests, and hop on that lore and data for our second lore and datacron for that area. And just kind of waiting around, hoping we get there pretty soon. Really didn't want to have to fast forward this, but I might end up fast forwarding it and just doing a outro. No, we're almost there. Yep, so we will go ahead and log out here, and next time we pick up, like I said, we're going to knock out the Duro sector. So I hope you guys are having a good time wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. This is Scully signing out.